can't believe I'm doing this video. Alright guys, this is my experience in the flirting world. Alrighty, before we start this video, let me just say that I want to make a disclaimer. You don't have to take any of this advice seriously, but if you think you can use it, by all means go ahead. Alright. Many guys try to get girls, and most of us, we're not like Lil Wayne, Kid Ink and all stuff. We're not rolling paper all the time and stuff, or dripping in swagger like Jake Miller or what's his name from One Direction, Harry Styles, something like that. So, well, I had to come up with some strategies. Most of the regular guys like me. So what I did was, from my experience, I had to make an excuse. So I won't tell you exactly what I used, that'll make it too easy, but I find a way to approach them like on a common term. Let's say you're taking a class with somebody that you might be interested in, right? And so don't do it right away. I learned that the hard way. Don't approach them right away. Like, observe them for about, say, 2 weeks to the semester. That sounds pretty good. And then approach them with some, like, ask them what kind of stuff they like to do, and gradually build different hobbies that they like to do that you guys have in common. See if you have anything in common. And then there comes the one day after that, you're gonna have to step up and you're gonna have to say, you wanna hang for a while? Don't try and startle them, because that doesn't work. But don't lie either. This is more difficult than I thought. Okay, so don't startle them, but what you should do is like come up to them and just ask if you can hang for a while. Break it to them real easy. The reason I say this is because in today's society, as guys, we're expected to break the ice. Yeah, and sometimes that stinks. So yeah, and I mean, the reason I say break it easy, make it easy, is because women are just as nervous as us guys are, as men are. So, like, they really kind of relax on the point that we have to break the ice. We have to approach them. Most, I don't say all ladies, but most of them. So, we gotta make up all these excuses and break this stuff easy and all that kind of stuff. So moving on to the next thing. Okay, let's say you guys have been hanging for a bit, maybe about a week, week and a half, and think you really like this girl and things are really starting to match up. It's time to step up the game. Okay. Now, as I have never reached this point in a relationship in my life, and I'm a single man for the rest of my life, I can only speculate on this fact. But here's some speculations. Let's say you get the vibe that she might like you. You start picking it up, right? The sign, she's always smiling when she sees you. She doesn't mind your, like, if you make a little mistake or that kind of thing, she really seems to like you. You might be in the green, but then again, you might not. Women always playing tricks, man. At this stage, you ask them, let's say you ask them something like this. Don't phrase it in the ways of a date, because nobody really does that anymore. You see, based on our rap culture and all that other stuff that's poured in, nobody do that no more. So what you gotta do is like phrase it in like, hey, you wanna catch dinner with me sometime? You wanna catch lunch, cafeteria, nothing else? Start with something easy. Don't like say, oh, hey, I was wondering if you could go to Cheesecake Factory. Don't start there. Start with like something, disguise a date. Disguise it with like, eating cafeteria is one idea, just chilling at the park is another idea. Start doing that kind of stuff. And if they say yes, you're really rolling now. Okay, let's say that this doesn't go well. Let's say you hang out with her, you start to get the vibe that she kind of likes you, but then all of a sudden she says when you ask Fraser like if you can catch dinner sometime or something like that, she backs up a little bit. Okay. I don't know how to break this to you nicely, but that may be a sign to back up. Now, it doesn't mean stop hanging with them. I mean, because they're cool at that point. I mean, you can be just friends and chill and all that kind of stuff. But as guys, we have an advantage. We don't get emotionally tied so much in. It still hurts, trust me. Trust me, I know from experience. And when I say I know, I know. But all that said, once you can just move on and find another girl pretty easy. I mean, like, shoot, you might have be hanging with 2 or 3 girls you want to try out. So just build up, because if one girl lets you down, go to the next one. This is not being a player or anything. You do this in a respectful kind of way. So you haven't gotten to the point where you're in a relationship. So you're not hurting nobody's feelings. And you're not being a player and all that disrespectful stuff. So yeah. And just take advice, guys. If you gotten this far in the video, and you really understand what I'm saying, trying to be like a respectful guy, that kind of stuff, I salute you for that, man. Because a lot of people, especially with my skin complexion, are players. They like to hit it quick, leave. But that's not what you're supposed to do, man. Because, off topic for a second, but personally, I go with the perspective that, listen, the reason my objective is to get married to somebody, right? Soon. And I'll be living with this girl for the rest of my life. Which means I gotta take care of her, I gotta take care of the kids, I gotta make sure she's safe, I gotta get approval with her parents and all that stuff. So I don't got time to mess around and just do what all these people like these rappers and stuff do. Nah. I don't do this right. And also in this community, an advantage of being a nice guy like me and you is nobody really does it no more. People, it's hard to find decent people, especially people in a relationship. And let me put it in this way. That girl that you're interested in would rather have Kid Ink as a boyfriend, but she'd rather have you, someone like you, as a husband. Think about that for a minute. Back to what I was saying. So, like, move on to the next girl, and you do the same process, and eventually you'll get a yes. Now, I say listen to me very carefully. Personally, I've never gotten a yes, and nobody's never gone out with me or nothing like that. But if you do this the right way, it will take a little longer than doing this the wrong way. But it's worth it in the end, trust me. Because if you're polite, a nice guy, you're true to yourself, you respect the woman, you treat her with respect, you ask her nice lot of stuff, etc., etc., she will remain more loyal with you than she will with Lil Wayne or somebody like that. I'm only using rappers because that's the main motto for African Americans, guys, especially guys who try to date and stuff. So yeah, that's my little spiel on dating. That's any advice I can give you. I might do this again in the future. I might not. I might revise this edit as I get more experience. Not in that type of way. Don't go that way with me. But you know what I'm saying. I'll be doing more of these videos. This is just the first video on the channel. Expect more from this. It's your brother Adam, and I'm saying peace out. Stay positive, people.